On her first day at work, the female bodyguard triggered the security alarm, but she was wearing a short skirt. There was nowhere on her body to hide a weapon. The guards actually demanded that the bodyguard, Xinia, take off her clothes for inspection. Xinia firmly refused. The next moment, the guards summoned a group of fully armed mercenaries, threatening that Xinia must undress, or they would kill her. Xinia merely smiled faintly and still refused to take off her clothes. The mercenaries immediately opened fire, but the very next second, everyone was stunned. Xinia actually caught the bullet with her mouth. The guards and mercenaries treated her as a deadly threat. They used all their strength to fight Xinia, but they were still defeated by her. They had no choice but to let her pass. However, when Xinia went through the security scan, they finally understood why the alarm had gone off. It turned out there were 9 bullet fragments inside Xinia's body. Everyone was filled with curiosity and awe towards Xinia's identity. It turned out that Xinia was a world-famous female bodyguard. She had once wiped out an entire assassin organization by herself. Now her mission was to protect the rich young man, Ron. However, Ron did not want anyone watching over him, so he deliberately made things difficult for Xinia. But Xinia was not afraid at all. She even wanted to teach him a lesson. During their fight, Ron almost revealed the fact that he knew martial arts. The information Xinia received said that Ron did not know martial arts. She was puzzled about how Ron had almost knocked her down just now. To dispel Xinia's suspicion, Ron had no choice but to use internal force to seriously injure himself. Only then did he get through it. After that, Ron still wanted to get rid of Xinia. He prepared to drive away. However, just after locking the highly secure armored car, Xinia ripped off the car door. With one hand, Ron was stunned and dared not mention getting rid of her again. At that moment, the assassin organization suddenly appeared. They were there to kidnap Ron, because Ron's parents had developed a mysterious drug. Capturing Ron would allow them to force his parents to hand over the formula. However, the assassins did not expect that Ron's bodyguard was so powerful. Xinia killed all the assassins by herself, leaving only one alive. The purpose was to send him back to warn the assassin leader not to come near Ron again. After returning, the assassin reported everything truthfully, but the leader had no intention of giving up. He even sent out an ace assassin who had never failed. The next day, Ron's girlfriend Daisy, whom he hadn't seen in 5 years, suddenly returned. The moment Xinia saw Daisy, she felt something was wrong. This was a martial artist's instinct. Xinia also felt that Daisy looked familiar, but she couldn't remember where she had seen her. So Xinia advised Ron to stay away from Daisy. Little did she know that Ron already knew Daisy's identity was unusual. He deliberately walked into the trap, planning to counter-kill his opponent. Soon Daisy invited Ron and Xinia to dinner, but Daisy suddenly sent a message